Bondic, you're a very funny man. Bati, you're a very funny man. It's funny how you say we all say the same shit over and over, and words are cheap. You see, you're a fucking dumbass. You and Fati. You think you're better than everybody, higher and mighty than everybody? Well, just like you said it, you ain't shit either. You haven't done nothing to prove that you are better than everybody, and you never will. As far as Doug Revolution winning all the titles, that ain't gonna happen. That's not a fact. That's a bold-faced lie. So, Brian Kennedy, you're nothing more than a shit stain on society. Fatih, you're nothing more than a shit stain on the world. And you say this, you say that, you run your mouth, you keep running your mouth. You think that you are actually something. You think that you're riled up. You think that you have intensity, when really that intensity came from Brian Kennedy when he had to start thinking. Brian Kennedy had to start thinking the right way. When Fatih starts thinking, because you know what? When I see that intensity in your eyes, I see fear. You can sit there and sugarcoat it all you want, but that's it. That's all it's gonna be. You can claim this, claim that, claim you ran up all the beds. Like, I can sit here and make myself a legend too, because I am, if you really know anything about me. Yeah, I do go around the beds and beds. You're right about that, and in every fed, I dominate. But that's aside the point. While you sit there and run your mouth, and keep running it, and you say you don't mean it, you say you don't want it, you let actions speak louder than words. That's kind of funny. That's cheap, considering you just said we're all shit. So, if I'm shit, and then you're shit. Because you're calling us jobbers, basically. You think you're smart. You're not smart, Fatih and Brian Kennedy. So you better get that through your head, and you better reevaluate the situation. Who cares who you're bringing in? You can bring Shiv, you can bring the Enforcer, you can bring all them motherfuckers. For all I care. They ain't nothing, and you're not nothing. And that's why that this year will be the year of the fallen. This year, it'll be anything but the year of Doug Revolution. You see, yeah, we all got one thing in common. We were all taken. Titles were taken away from us. And you can't talk shit about Necra because she's been a world champion. She's won the Asylum, or not the Asylum Rumble, Genocide Rumble. Diamond Rose has beaten your beloved Fatih, that you say that you're greatest. And I'm going to keep emphasizing that, because you know what? It eats your fucking skin alive. That Fatih lost in a singles match to Diamond Rose. And you keep saying, running your mouth, let actions speak for your words. Let this, let that. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how many titles you hold, how many championships you held, how many beds you've been in during those championships, how many of this, how many of that. Because, wow, it means nothing. It means nothing now. That's all the past. You need to think about the present. And that's why Doug Revolution is viewed as nothing more than a shit stain. Doug Revolution is disrespected because they think they're all knowing. Doug Revolution is pulverized and jumped by every team in here because They think they're better than everyone else. And they don't accept losses. And they don't own up to it. And they don't own up to anything. You can lose. Y'all make excuses. You can win. You all revel and get riled up. When you lose, you sit there and bitch and moan. I got screwed. I got this. I got that. Who gives a fuck? It ain't even about the championships anymore. It's simply to beat you. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Yeah, now Diamond Rose, Renee, they can never beat you in a tag team match. You know, the Fallen, whether it be our extended family, can never beat you in a tag team match. But you're only good because you have so many fucking bodies. And you only are good because you attack all the competition. You attack. You're a straight up pussy. You pussyfoot around the ring. And that's it. That's all there is to say about it. It ain't even about the tag team championship. If I win them, good. But know one thing's for certain. That you will learn. You will learn to respect who you are facing. You have to respect other people before we can respect you. So, that being said, Fatih, Bondic, Brian Kennedy, whatever your nickname is, bring what you got. Renee, Necra, bring what you got. Renee, or it's not Renee. I'm fucking too riled up here, but you know what I mean. Necra will bring it to the table, and that's all there is to be said and done. Renee and Diamond will bring it to the table. You will bring it to the table, there's no doubt about that. But how you will win is what I'm worried about. So, that being said, rest in hell. I will see you at Asylum, because it's gonna be where Thug Revolution is thrown into the Asylum once again.